we also need to expose the human rights violations that are happening every day to people who are incarcerated. Because as long as we keep on violating people, then we're harming individuals who are coming back into our communities, and then we're like, oh, so surprised about the recidivism rates, and then public safety concerns go up. So we have to be really vocal about saying, no, you're not going to be burying people in solitary confinement. You're not going to subject people to medical neglect and a whole host of things that we know harm people. People who've already come into the prison system harm, that we impose further harms on them. We have to bring a stop to that.
Yeah, I just have to jump real quick on what you said, because that's so powerful and so important, that hurt people. And so I know it sounds fuzzy-wuzzy, but we really have to embrace a healing modality in terms of how are we going to heal our community, how are we going to heal the families, how are we going to heal these broken people. And it's a real thing, because once we start the healing, then we won't have this cycle into the prison system as much. We still have the issue, but that'll be a huge interrupter.
I hear you on that, but there is still the thing that Juan talked about earlier. We like punishment. We can all sit in here and clap like we're the choir, but if someone hits you in the head when you're on the way home with their Social Security check, somebody's going to jail.
And we have to be honest enough to understand that after they go to jail and they've been abused, the next time they come out, they're not going to just hit you in the head, they're probably going to take you out.
That's right.
Well, and that's the linkage with humane treatment. That the punishment, that the overly, look, we have to live in a society where all of us, everyone sitting up here, everyone in the audience, all of our children can feel that we can walk down the street without getting hit in the head. So that we need laws in the civilization. We need a criminal justice system. But then the question is, to what effect? What are we doing with that? And that's when we're taking away GED opportunities. We're not dealing with obvious mental health issues. And then we wonder when it goes to the next level. But I think at the end of the day, that's the ultimate linkage for the argument for society as a whole. That you are only going to become less and less safe unless you're humane.
But the point is that it's what you said before about how do you heal. So we have to start thinking about restorative justice issues.
That's right.
You know how I had a cousin of mine literally left for dead, hit and run accident in Jersey City, New Jersey, left for dead. You know what his recommendation was at the sentencing? The young man who left him for dead? How is his incarceration going to help me heal? How is his incarceration going to help me pay my medical bills? He actually recommended 0 jail time. The audience was aghast. You were left for dead. He goes, I don't see how incarcerating him is going to help me heal. So at what point now, why the system, as you said, you get hit over the head, somebody's going to jail? The better question is, you get over the head, how are you going to stop me? How am I going to stop you from doing it again? And how are you going to help me with my injuries in my head?